Alright, so this palette that I bought for myself is the second palette from the liquidation site for the Amazon returns. And as you can see here, it's the electronic palette. The thing about the electronic palette is that you do have to pay a lot more compared to the appliance palette. Also, it depends on what it is that it's in it, but with this one, the retail price for it was $2,830. So I did have to invest some money to win the bid itself. So it does take somewhat of more of your money or investment to win the bid, but at the same time, you don't have to pay as much shipping on the electronic palette because it doesn't weigh as much as the appliance palette. So in this palette, these are the things that were included in it. A lot of headphones, which I really liked. And then the other ones were just extra stuff, like the chargers and different things. But a lot of the extra ones that were in this box actually did not work, or they were replaced with something else when they returned it. So it wasn't going to be worth much money for this. But the total retail price of this again was $2,830 with 34 items in it, which I was very happy about. Even if, the little things didn't work, I could still have a lot of the things that I could make money off of. So I was happy with it, and so I did invest some money to get this palette. The bid ended for I think 800 and something dollars. We'll go back to that page, but it was a little more than I had expected, but I was willing to again invest in it. The most expensive one was the headset, and then it was the earphones, a lot of different earphones. And so I did get this palette for $863. And the shipping I think costed a little less than 200. So I did pay in total of $1,009 for this whole palette. What I didn't mention last time in the video is that when you look at the list of the things that are in the palette, I always try to look at the market value on eBay, and I always try to look up the lowest price point of what the item sells for. So if I have to sell it pretty fast, I can sell it to people at its lowest price, and that way I can kind of calculate the profit that I can make off of this palette. And so it's smart not to go with the retail price. It's always best to expect the worst. That way you won't be disappointed with the money that you make. What I want to go over next is the condition of these items that I have received. The first gaming set was great. It was in excellent brand new condition, which I really liked. And then except the two Samsung headphones that did not work, everything else worked. And I actually sold parts inside the Samsung headphones that did not work anyway, so I was okay with that. The little things, it did not really work, and some of the things were missing parts, so I just sold what I could. And in total net income, I have earned $1,047. And I actually have one that I am selling right now that's up on my eBay. And with that, I think the net income would be around $1,080. So compared to the last palette, I did not make much profit off of this electronic palette. But I did keep one of the AirPods myself. So adding that into the income, I would have earned about $180 off my profit, I think, which isn't a whole lot compared to the money I spent. Now, here's the thing that I really want to emphasize when you're considering doing this as a business. So with this electronic palette, I actually got really stressed selling things on eBay because when people come to buying electronics online, they have higher expectations. And although the electronics sell faster than the appliance, they actually are very particular, and a lot of them actually wanted a refund for the items that they received because it did not work or something went wrong. Blah blah blah. If I would have listed all those things, I guess it would have been fine, which I try to list as much detail on my eBay website description. But I guess when they received it and have tried it for a few days, it caused issues. And so there were a lot of items that or a lot of the buyers that requested refunds for the things that they received. So I had to do a lot of that, which really stressed me out. So I would really consider that when you are trying to start a business for the returns with the electronic palette, at least. So that was one thing that I really wanted to emphasize when it gets down to these returns. So please list in your detail whatever condition that they're in, even if you have to sell it for a lower price. I think that's more worth it and less headache than listing it without the minor details, which will come back to bite you. So please remember that.